What if I told you that one of the smartest people on the planet was a janitor who spent most of his time doing this?
Me and Will, remember we went to kindergarten together? Way down the street, there's a light in this place. You open the door.
And this.
What's that? Hang on a second. You're a first-year grad student. You just got finished reading some Marxian historian, Pete Harrison, probably. You're going to be convinced of that till next month when you get to James Lemon. Then you're going to be talking about how the economies of Virginia and Pennsylvania were entrepreneurial and capitalist way back in 1740. That's going to last until next year. You're going to be in here regurgitating Gordon Wood, talking about, the pre-revolutionary utopia and the capital-forming effects of military mobilization.
Well, as a matter of fact, I won't, because Wood drastically underestimates the impact of socialist...
Wood drastically underestimates the impact of social distinctions predicated upon wealth, especially inherited wealth. You got that from Vickers. Work in Essex County, page 98, right? Yeah, I read that too. Were you going to plagiarize the whole thing for us? Do you have any thoughts of your own on this matter? Or is that your thing? You come into a bar, you read some obscure passage, and then pretend you pawn it off as your own idea just to impress some girls? Embarrass my friend? See, the sad thing about a guy like you is in 50 years, you're going to start doing some thinking on your own, and you're going to come up with the fact that there are two certainties in life. One, don't do that. And two, you dropped $150 grand on a fucking education you could have got for $1.50 in late charges at the public library.
Yeah, but I will have a degree. And you'll be serving my kids fries at a drive-thru on our way to a skiing trip.
That may be. Yeah, but at least I won't be unoriginal. Well, I mean, you have a comment of that. You need to just step aside and just figure it out.
No, man, there's no problem.
School? School?
Yeah.
Cool.
Definitely this.
Why shouldn't I work for the NSA? It's a tough one. But I'll take a shot. Say I'm working at the NSA and somebody puts a code on my desk something no one else can break. Maybe I take a shot at it, and maybe I break it. And I'm real happy with myself because I did my job well. But maybe that code was the location of some rebel army in North Africa or the Middle East, and once they have that location, they bomb the village where the rebels are hiding. 1,500 people that I never met, never had no problem with, get killed. Now the politicians are saying, send in the Marines to secure the area because they don't give a shit. It won't be that kid over there getting shot, just like it wasn't them when their number got called, because they were all pulling a tour in the National Guard. It'll be some kid from Southie over there taking shrapnel in the ass. He comes back to find that the plant he used to work at got exported to the country he just got back from, and the guy who put the shrapnel in his ass got his old job because he'll work for 15 cents a day and no bathroom breaks. Meanwhile, he realizes the only reason he was over there in the first place was so that we could install a government that would sell us oil at a good price. And of course, the oil companies use a little skirmish over there to scare up domestic oil prices. A cute little ancillary benefit for them, but it ain't helping my buddy at $2.50 a gallon. They're taking their sweet time bringing the oil back, of course. Maybe they even took the liberty of hiring an alcoholic skipper who likes to drink martinis and fucking play slalom with the icebergs. It ain't too long till he hits one, spills the oil, and kills all the sea life in the North Atlantic. So now my buddy's out of work. He can't afford to drive, so he's walking to the fucking job interviews, which sucks because the shrapnel in his ass is giving him chronic hemorrhoids. And meanwhile, he's starving because every time he tries to get a bite to eat, the only blue plate special they're serving is North Atlantic scrod with Quaker steak. So what did I think? I'm holding out for something better. I figure, fuck it, while I'm at it, why not just shoot my buddy? Take his job, give it to his sworn enemy, hike up gas prices, bomb a village, club a baby seal, hit the hash pipe, and join the National Guard. I could be elected president.
What if I also told you that he was terrified of success? This is Good Will Hunting, the story of a genius who would rather roast people than face his own trauma. Let's break it down. So here's the deal. Will Hunting is a 20-year-old from South Boston who has the brain power of Einstein, but the life choices of a guy who still lives in his mom's basement. He works as a janitor at MIT, but instead of applying to MIT, he just casually solves equations for fun. Meanwhile, most of us out here struggling with basic algebra. But Will's got problems, mainly that he'd rather get into street fights than he makes actually work.
It's not your fault. Look at me, son. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. I know. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. It's not your fault.
Don't fuck with me, alright? Don't fuck with me, Sean, not you. It's not your fault. It's not your fault.
Honestly, this scene makes me cry every time, and if you don't feel some type of, then you might need therapy. Using running from himself, Will finally takes a chance, and the last thing we see a note to Sean say, I gotta see about a girl. Perfection, bro. You don't get no better than that. If you have never seen this movie, I highly recommend you go see it. This movie gonna make you cry, it's gonna make you laugh, and it's gonna make you go probably go see a therapist. All I want to go see. And anyway, that's all I got for the video. Hope you guys liked it. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Yeah. Until the next video. Peace. At the end of the day, Good Will Hunting is not just about sleeping on potential or just being a very smart person. It's about believing in yourself. It's about learning from those mistakes that you've made. It's about learning from the previous decisions that you made and bettering yourself and choosing to go forward and healing from those past mistakes. At the end of the day, Good Will Hunting is not just about sleeping on potential or just being a very smart person. It's about believing in yourself. It's about learning from those mistakes that you've made. It's about learning from the previous decisions that you made and bettering yourself and choosing to go forward and healing from those past mistakes and decisions that you decided to do and move forward without the penalty of saying that this is who you are or that's what you did. No, it's okay to have your mistakes and failures, but it's also okay to learn from them and to keep going. And that's all we learn from Good Will Hunting. Is that yes, you can make mistakes, but it's what you do with those mistakes. You learn from them and you keep moving. That's all I got for the video. Hope you like, share, and subscribe. Also, leave down in the comment section what is your favorite part about the movie. Right? Or if you want me to do another video about a movie, like drop some names down. But I really like this movie, and if you haven't seen this movie, I highly suggest that you get very acquainted with it. Yes, it's one of them ones. Until next time, peace.